For this tutorial on activating an LED using an Arduino, we have our components, an LED connected to 220 ohm resistor connected to an Arduino board. We will be using digital pin 9 to turn on an LED. These are the digital pins and these are the analog pins. Now, we have to create the code that will allow us to turn on the LED. So as you can see from this code, we have a void setup as well as a void loop. The void setup allows us to set up the input and output pins that we are going to use. So this pin mode tells the Arduino that we will be using digital pin 9 as an output. And then we have to digital write pin 9 to a high state, meaning that by writing the digital write pin 9 to a high state, we will be activating an LED. Let's see what's the results after running this. You can see that an LED is turned on or is activated. Now, what if I want to turn this LED on? Then it should turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on once again. How will we do this? It is by writing this to our code. So this is the delay before it can be turned off. So we'll write a low, meaning that it will be deactivated or it will be turned off. So it's a delay, which is 1 second delay, that will be between a high state as well as the low state. Let's see what's the results after running this. You can see that it is turning on, it is turning off, it is turning on, it is turning off. Now let's say we want to use our analog pins for Arduino. We have used analog pin A0. Now let's go to our code. From our code, we see that we have an A0 analog pin as our output, an analog write A0 to 255, which means it stands for high, or it corresponds to a high state, activating an LED. And then 0 corresponds to a low state, as we had to write an analog write for this both state and a delay between them. Let's run this one more time and see what's the result. We can see as well it turns on, turns off, turns on, turns off. The next video will be including a switcher to our LED and learning more about some other functions as well as some other components that we can use from this Tinkercad Arduino board.